Well, good morning. Hey. So it's time. Time for your oracle meditation. So get those lights off. Find that candle. Find that spot. Find that spot to sit. And remember why we light our candle. We light our candle to connect back to a frequency. Connect back to that frequency of ancestral connection. Connecting back to Mother Earth. Checking in, if you will. So congratulations for being here. Thank you for being here. Thank you for checking in. Thank you for following and liking. I got tons of questions while I was gone. So thank you for practicing. Leave a comment. I would encourage you to leave a question, leave a comment. Let me know you're listening. Let's see how many tribe members we can pull together. And that's what we're doing. We are continuing to strengthen that connection of self, of tribe, knowing that we are taking those important steps to healing ourselves and creating that world that we want to live in for our future generations. We are now the ones praying and working and continuing to move that information from one generation to the next, keeping up that tradition. One day they will pray to us and ask us for guidance. So we need to make and pave that way and continuing to teach that idea that we are all connected, that we are all walking a red road. So I do offer congratulations though, because we have just moved into the next frequency. And here in your Oracle meditation, this is where we take 8 Oracle decks, we mix in some EFT, and we get to focus and work on our breath work while co-creating the world, because this is where we use our imagination. And we know that we are simply children, and we are highly encouraged to use our imagination, because if we don't, we will lose it. So we have moved into the next phase of the moon. We have moved into the third phase of the moon, which is that first quarter moon. And this is where we start to make those decisions. We set those intentions in the new moon. We planted those seeds, if you will. So for the first quarter, we will need to nourish those intentions and move that energy so that we can begin to sprout, if you will. Think about it. Think about what steps it's going to take for you to make towards those goals, towards those realities. We've all started with something small, challenging the universe to show you how good it can get. Deliberately taking those tasks, making those tasks, working towards those goals. Yesterday we worked on imagining moving that hurricane, using our breath, because we know that Mother Earth scoops up our breath, recycles it, and turns it into blessings, medicine, and magic. So as we move into the third phase, we are also moving into the next zodiac. We are moving into Capricorn. And not only do we get Capricorn, which is about balancing those needs, that pride and ego, but we also get to mix in some meteor showers. And we know that those meteor showers are hopes and wishes and dreams come true, our blessings, if you will. We have tuned into that frequency of abundance. And we are all walking the red road. The red road that leads to the sacred mountains, that leads to finding keys, that lead to doors, that lead to tools, that lead to new beginnings, if you will. And it starts with your breath. So welcome. Inhale those blessings, the medicine and the magic, and exhale to make room for growth, discernment, and action. And that's all you really have to do, is learn how to take those breaths. Practice on breathing in through your nose and exhaling through your nose, creating that balance. Don't worry if you skip or you get caught up. and exhaling through your mouth. These are baby steps. We are learning how to wield our magic. So no worries. But let's find out what road we are on today. What sacred path we are building on. Today, we've gotten the medicine bundle. And for those of you that are new, a medicine bundle, it is everything that we need. In the beginning, I spoke to you of the ancestors that we pray to and that we connect back to. Well, now, in the medicine bundle lies our allies, our support, everything that we need to walk this red road with success, knowing that we are paving a way, a new way, to walk these new paths. And that means uncomfortableness. That means staying in frequency. Right now, we're supposed to be recommitting to that vision that we set in that new moon. We're working with that self-image, balancing out the pride and ego, feeling that need to change something, to improve on something. Along the way, we get messengers with messages, with warnings. We get ancestors, we get animals, trees, rocks, stones. Today we get the trickster. Today we get the coyote. And the coyote is all about that trickster medicine. That coyote is a symbol of that sacred trickster, the one that provides the detours of growth and understanding. And when coyote appears, lessons are being offered. And they may seem a little confusing, but they are the most sacred and always with your highest and greatest good, because rule number 1, only good things come our way. Only good things come our way. And we know that we have the medicine bundle, our allies, our support, everything we need. But are you being seduced by what you think is desire? Could you be more superficial, wanting that unattainable, I don't even know. Just remember this. Coyote is that sacred trickster and leads you into a challenge. And this will offer greater growth and understanding. But no, he is here to help. So know that on the path, especially if we are paving that new way, Great Spirit is always sending us messages. It's up to us to look around, to use that third eye. Right now we are sitting in the solar plexus, are encouraging and strengthening that superpower, that self-confidence, that warrior-like mentality. And we need this to go and challenge new directions. So to balance it out, Great Spirit sends us the mighty moose to remind us of the self-esteem that we have already conquered. We have looked in the mirror and see that new brave warrior, that new brave person. The moose is found in the north of the medicine wheel, just as the buffalo, of answered prayers, of gifts, of worthiness. Moose is the largest family of the deer family and has the greatest symbol of strength. So we are calling on that male moose energy, that awesome thing, to create that self-esteem that we are looking for, that medicine and that ability to know when to use the gentleness of the deer inside and when to activate the stampede of the bull. Buffalo. Combined together, we get the moose of wisdom, of grandfather warrior who stands mighty. This is a good red road that we are on. You have found it. This is the reason why moose has come into our reading. Moose medicine reminds us to write down the things that we are loved and the goals that we are setting. And apply this to everything. Don't forget to share this, by the way, with your friends, with your family. When there is one, there is two, and when there is two, there is three. Know that these are your encouraging words. Know that you are doing everything you need to aim higher, to create that higher frequency. Your mission here is to aim high. We have discovered that childlike mentality, that curiosity, that sense of wonder. Congratulations. Now you are being given, we are being gifted the medicine bundle. Allies and support, everything that we need. A warning, reminding us that the trickster is next. The trickster is here to help us through that challenge, to strengthen that self-esteem, to aim higher, as our ancestors have told us to. Recommit to that vision during this first quarter moon. We are all having the same journey. We are all walking this red road. We are all aiming higher and ascending our soul higher. Do you feel that connection? Do you hear the heartbeat of Mother Earth once again? Did you spend time outside wishing on those meteors or worshiping the sun? We are preparing for that action to take forward, to move forward towards our goals. Nothing is impossible. Open to the unexpected, and we will find that way. You will find your way. Believe in that childlike wonder of discovery, of knowing that you can wield that magic. What do you want to be when you grow up? Remember, nothing is impossible. I dare you. Show me how sweet things can get. We are all walking the sacred path to the great mountains using our medicine bundle today. Allies and support. Being alert because the coyote is near. The great moose has come to create that strength, that self-esteem. We are being asked by our ancestors to aim higher, to allow that ascending soul to break those barriers, reminding us that nothing is impossible. Open up to the unexpected. Find your way. Create that warrior-like idea, because it is time to shine. Time to shine. Nothing is impossible. Open up to the unexpected and you will find your way. It is time to shine. To write down and recommit those goals, those ideas, that dream. To awaken that warrior, and let go of the worrier. The worrier is what makes your shoulders hurt. The warrior, it strengthens the gut. It strengthens that self-esteem. Remember, you have a divine calling. You are ready to fulfill that call, allowing that ascending soul to break through those barriers, to remind ourselves that nothing is impossible. This is your message. If you're ready, know that you have everything you need, that your allies and support is here. Just simply mention those dreams and wishes, and you recruit angels. Be aware that there are tricksters among us. But remember, also know that you have the self-esteem, the mighty moose power to aim higher, to let that soul, that ascending soul, open up to the unexpected, because nothing is impossible. This is our way. It is our time to shine. We have answered that divine call. So if this is as far as you get, blessings to you. But for the rest of us, let's go deeper into the meditation. Let's put this entire message together and let that frequency of self-empowerment, self-confidence take hold. So let's start with a body scan. For those of you that are new, a body scan, this is where we imagine a hoop that is connected to our breath, that hovers high above our head. Inhale, let it go higher. As high as you can imagine. Exhale, let it sink down. Gently. Floating. Relaxing your forehead. Closing your eyes. Relaxing your jaw. Your neck. Your throat. Sliding down past your clavicles to your shoulders. Inhale, let it go all the way back up, as high as you can go. Exhale, let it sink down. This time, let it create a bubble in its wake. That bubble, that's our transportation. That hoop, that's your relaxation. Let it slide. Take it from here. This is your practice. Work on breathing in through that nose. Exhaling through the nose. And if you can, perfect time to lay back. Sink into the darkness. It kept you from this place, from the void, from the great mystery. But we found it. Sink. Let that body rest. Let that bubble transport you, and that hoop relax you. When you've reached the end, simply close off that hoop. Tie it off like it was a balloon, and create a tether, a string, a rope, a root, some sort of a ribbon. Connect it back to Mother Earth. Now float in your bubble. Float. Let that core memory bubble back up. Your mind remembers being connected to your mother. Connected through that ribbon. Everything you need is in this little medicine bundle. We are connected to our support, to our allies. We're reestablishing that confidence and that strength, that self-esteem, creating that new self-image. Now sink. Sink deeper into the dark. This is your time to shine. This is where we tune that light and drop to the earth like meteors. This is where you are supposed to be. Where you are, we've been here before. Trust that whatever you are facing right now has everything to do with who you are and what you're here to heal. This will lead into that life and weave its web into your life. And this will align with our highest and meaningful purpose. Be reminded that you are here to make a difference. You have answered that divine call. And it must begin with who you are right now. It's your time to shine. Lay here in the dark. Let that light tune to that frequency of abundance. We are those stars that shine in the night sky, that people wish upon. Be ready to shine. Notice how it feels. Imagine what shining will look like. Will you recognize the light in each other? Will we? Turn that light switch on. Allow yourself to be illuminated. Let the light and that glow get stronger. Feel the warmth. Let that warmth transport you. There we go. Follow that. Sounds of the night. The fire. How everything quiets down and tunes up at the same time. Where one cricket starts, they tune their frequency to the same, like an angelic choir, mixing in an owl. All the sounds of the night, creating an orchestra of sound. This is us. When we are able to tune that light, we create that beautiful rainbow. We create that orchestra of frequency, of sound, of harmony. Remind yourself that nothing is impossible. As children, we were always open to that unexpected way that told us which direction to go. That idea still lies within us. Don't move. Not yet. Let that soul connection happen. Let it rise up and be connected to the light that shines in the direction we're supposed to go. With your breath, relax and let go of what no longer serves you. And inhale courage, strength, faith, and exhale self-doubt, limitation, and stagnation. Open up to that light of love and know that you are truly a blessing. We are asked to aim higher, to allow that soul to create that connection. So now, let's do a tapping. And for those of you that are new, this is EFT. EFT is Emotional Freedom Technique. This is where we allow our body to decide what our mind cannot, to release what no longer serves us in the most gentlest way. So if you can, get closer to the fire. And find that area on your hand where you would do a karate chop and tap, tap. Switch hands and tap. Move to that area of your hand, of your eye, of your forehead, where your third eye would be, and tap. And listen. I embrace my inner strength, my power, my resilience, and I allow myself to shine. Move to your temples. I unfold my full possibilities and potential. Move to under your eyes. Tap. As I am an empowered person with a true sense of who I am. Under your nose and tap. I grow in consciousness. Slide under your lip, on your chin and tap. I grow in consciousness as I overcome and transcend my life's challenges. Slide down your throat to your clavicles and tap. I need the warrior inside of me for the journey ahead of me. Under your arm, like you're giving yourself half a hug, and tap. I am courageous in moving forward. Tap the other side like you're giving yourself half a hug under your arm and tap. I am unlocking the warrior and releasing my worries. Tap your head and exhale. So by doing this simple sequence, we are creating that balance, that emotional and physical balance. Do you hear that moose call in the back? Coming in right when we need it. An owl, creating that wisdom. You are sitting in harmony, in balance, here in the dark. That fire, that is the symbol of unconditional love. That frequency of fire, every time you light a candle, light a match, you are connecting to that ancestral frequency once again. Ascending that soul, breaking that ceiling, reminding ourselves that nothing is impossible. Open up to the unexpected. Yesterday, we worked on our breath and moved a hurricane. Aim higher. Allow your light to shine. Create that balance. So if you're ready, shall we go back? Shall we go back and practice this message, knowing that we have everything we need to be on alert, to know that Brother Coyote is here with a warning. But we have balanced that self-esteem, that self-image, to aim higher, to allow that ascending soul to break those barriers, to remind us that nothing is impossible, and open up to that unexpectedness. This, we will find our way. We've answered that divine call. And are told it is time to shine. So come, step into that fire. Don't be afraid of the flames. You won't burn, but transcend back into the void. Step. No longer afraid. And welcome back to the void. So if you're ready, wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, open your eyes. Open your eyes to all of your magic. Open your eyes to the impossible. So thank you once again. Thank you for taking the time. Thank you for carving out this special time for yourself to realign with your allies, with your support, with your tribe. Thank you for practicing. Thank you for listening and liking and sharing that message of connection to help strengthen our tribe. Again, leave me your comments, leave me your questions, and I will do my best to answer them. Be reminded that you are a blessing in this world. Your uniqueness is what is needed in this world. So share your message, share your magic, share your medicine. Be reminded that you are a blessing, so I offer you more blessings to you, to me, and to all who listen.